1 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Rida Ghaffar. First, the headlines. Yawm Ashur is being observed today with due solemnity across the country. President and Prime Minister in their messages on Yawm Ashur have urged the nation to uphold values and principles represented by Battle of Karbala. Foreign Minister will undertake an official visit to the United Arab Emirates tomorrow. United States has offered its unflagging support to Niger's ousted President Mohamed Bazoum. And now the news in detail. Yawm Ashur, the 10th of Muharram al-Haram, is being observed today across the country with due solemnity to pay homage to the supreme sacrifice rendered by Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and his devoted companions. In this connection, mourning processions are being taken out in all cities and towns of the country. Ulama and Zakireen are highlighting the bright and candid teachings of Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu and various aspects of Karbala tragedy. Elaborate security arrangements have been made to avoid any untoward incident during the mourning processions. Remembering the sacrifices of Hazrat Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu, President Dr. Arif Alvi and Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif have urged the nation to uphold the values and principles that the Battle of Karbala represents. In their separate messages to commemorate Ashura, the President and the Prime Minister said the incident of Karbala gives a message to Muslims that they should be ready to offer any sacrifice for the promotion of high values and principles of Islam. The President said the companions of Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu taught us the importance of loyalty, righteousness, and supporting those who struggle for truth and justice. He said we should give up personal luxuries and desires for the greater good of society and betterment of humanity. The Prime Minister in his message said, "This day reminds us that standing against oppression is a moral duty of a Muslim." He said Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu's sacrifice teaches us the priceless lesson of unshakable faith, righteousness, and justice. The Prime Minister said, we should learn from Imam Hussain Raziyallahu Ta'ala Anhu's sacrifice to deal with the challenges and trials that our nation and the entire Muslim Ummah are facing today. Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari will undertake an official visit to the United Arab Emirates tomorrow. During the visit, the Foreign Minister will hold a meeting with his UAE counterpart Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan and discuss entire spectrum of bilateral relations. The Foreign Minister will offer condolences to the UAE leadership on the sad demise of the brother of President of the UAE Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. In Dubai, the Foreign Minister will participate in the unveiling ceremony of wax figure of the first Pakistani personality, Mohtarama Benazir Bhutto, at Madame Tussauds Museum. The Foreign Minister's upcoming visit reflects Pakistan's robust engagement with the UAE and mutually beneficial cooperation between the two brotherly countries. Chairman National Assembly Standing Committee on Foreign Affairs Mohsen Dawar has called for diversifying Pakistan-US ties with greater focus on trade, investment, and tackling climate change. He was speaking during his interaction with senior U.S. congressmen, including Senator Chris Van Hollen, Dean Phillips, and Amy Berra in Washington. Meanwhile, delivering talks at the Hudson Institute and Wilson Center in Washington, Mohsen Dawar said the last year's floods in Pakistan and wide-scale devastation has reinforced the need for a robust Pakistan-US partnership in tackling the challenge of erratic climate change. Earlier, Mohsen Dawar also met Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Masood Khan. 3 terrorists have been killed in successful operations by security forces in Khyber and South Waziristan districts. According to ISPR, 1 terrorist was killed in an exchange of fire with security forces at Bagh area of Khyber district. Weapon and ammunition were also recovered from him. 2 more terrorists were killed in an encounter at Gomal Zam area of South Waziristan district. The ISPR said the killed terrorists remained actively involved in terrorist activities against security forces as well as killing of innocent citizens. Later, sanitization of the area was carried out to eliminate any other terrorists in the area. Locals of the area appreciated the operation and expressed their full support to eliminate the menace of terrorism. The United States has offered its unflagging support to Niger's ousted President Mohamed Bazoum. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken warned military takeover may cause the United States to cease security and other cooperation with Niger. General Abdurrahman had earlier declared himself the country's new leader. 4 people are missing after a military helicopter crashed off the coast of Queensland in Australia. The incident took place during a nighttime training exercise between the Australian and US military off Lindeman Island last night. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.